Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the red English player with 4b3t8b834tnm3b3. Spawn on top left side as the blue Abbasid Dynasty, we have mYi.Anotand. This is a hybrid map as well, so there are some access to some fish. Both sides have a dock down the field. So we're probably going to see a late feudal age for both players. English player clicking up more trees, of course. House going on up. Alright, does find a good number of sheep. When it comes to map generation, all blue stone spawned safe or exposed. Depends if you can keep this area controlled. Gold is behind him with a bit of berries as well as some more berries over here. More golden berries up here. So most players probably going to more rely on the fish for a time frame. Goes for a bit of palisade walls there. Not really worth at this point in time. The English player did spawn on the northern side of these area, so needs to really make sure this area is secure or else he gets locked in space. But it does also mean he has a nice little back area there eventually for farms. It's going to be pretty safe. Abbasid Dynasty does have pretty good ships, having potentially plus 10% increased health. Very handy indeed. While the English player does have access to increased range by +1 as well, but this is very expensive for. It is available in feudal age, but it is very expensive, costing 500 resources. The plus 10% health was only 200, which is pretty standard for feudal age technologies. Trade wing not being reached as well, so maybe eyeing for a bit of trade to go along with his age. This map is pretty safe for trade. You get a pretty safe trade route there, so you may be eyeing to go for fish trade and some other stuff. We have a dock here. Abbey King's being put on field, which will of course give him a king to provide a bit of pressure as well, which will be very useful against the trade route. You could eye for a bit of stone right now and probably eye for the naval arrow slit. His player is actually collecting a bit of stone as well. He may be eyeing for his own naval arrow slit here. Does have enough resources. There's the naval arrow slit. We have a arrow ship for the Abbasid player. The naval arrow slit provides quite a bit of presence here. Oh, and we got the 3 traders here. Not sure what the path is. Spring gold ship deployed on the field. Oh, I didn't see the spring gold ship on the queue, I guess. This is an arrow ship. Oh, the arrow ship's being pulled down here. The king is put on the field. You have a spring gold ship here as well. Arrow ship backing on off. It is repairing this spring gold ship up. Trying to deny any fire ships. There's an arrow ship here ready to engage any sort of fire ship. These traders are going long distance. Fire ship does connect, destroys the spring gold ship, and now he has his own spring gold ship on the build queue. May want to bring a scout over there, start throwing some torches. Do got archer range and stable there. Long distance trading, 61 gold. The king does connect. Does see some arrows as well. The king does have a little bit more health than Heavy Cav in this age, but has less armor and a lot less DPS. In fact, the horseman has roughly similar DPS. Spring gold or arrow ship taking quite a bit of damage there, being repaired up by all these ships. He should be running out of. See, with 0 wood up there, so it should be insufficient wood, right? Fire ship does connect and gets a good hit there. Horseman takes some severe damage from the king. Good arrow hits there from the town center as well. Raiders here will be spotted by the scout, and now the kings will be engaging them. Does receive a bit of damage. Horsemen straight forward, so engage. And the king does go down. The scout could try and finish off the horseman. They'll take 5 shanks. And the dock is not yet set ablaze just yet. He could try poking some of those sheep, taking them down. Going to be tasked with a safe trade route. Abbasid player has enough gold to age up, just eyeing for a bit more food. Our ship there gets some great shore bombardment. And those sheep are going down there. And the thing as well, the dock is a food drop-off location, so you can always send a villager to gather them up. Economic wing on the way. Surprised we don't see a market up here. Dock has been set ablaze, slowly going on down. English player is going for a big round of docks. He still has a handful of fishing boats there, but not going to be really on the fishing economy all too much.
Yes, sir.
English player does have a secondary town center, so the villager count right now is quite even. You probably should eye for the White Tower right here. The White Tower will provide some great protection, not only from ships, but also from land invasion. So I think the White Tower would be quite good. You always can go for the Berkshire Castle to really help out this region as well. But I'm more impartial to the Wormguard Palace because it is more of a rare of the landmarks. Plus, extra range longbow and can be quite nice against ship. Good damage on the king. The king only has 2 armor, so the AoE, the damage from the burst is quite decent. The Explorer needs a lot more gold to age on up. He's really focusing it with 19 villagers right now. The economic wing is now researched. You can always go for the advanced trade research as well. Abbasid trainers are cheaper and they're one of the best in the entire game. Abbasid Dynasty has probably the best economy in the entire game. White Tower being built very defensively, I would say right there would be much better. There's also a lot of gold in this map as well. You can see here small, large, small, small, some contestable small deposits as well as 2 large, which happen to spawn more blue side of the maps on here as well. The Abbasid player may not go for as much beforehand because of that trade wing. The king does kill for the villager, but the king will be shanked by all these villagers. Got a camel rider and a lancer here. We do have now the arrow ship just here. More lances being employed on the field. The White Tower force can act as a stable, among other things. Lancer now pushes his way to the center of the map. And the monastery is now being built. Knight does spot that horseman and will spot this or lancer. And the Lancer does take quite a bit of free hits there. Horseman does go down to the White Tower. Got a line of palisade walls going on up here, just help secure the flanks. No extended fish lines, so going for more fishing boats. English players just not eyeing for more fishing boats. So there's probably going to be plenty of food for him for the entirety of the game, at least via fish, as well as farms. Monk or Imam does take some slices there. Spring Gold ship engaged in the arrow ship. Imam will go down there. Sniping Imam first is probably a good idea to help deny the relic. Got another Imam here. He may want to keep his distance. Camel Archer does go down. Imam getting hit there. Going to be focusing him down. More of the Knights are starting to go down. The Imam does go down, denying the relic once again. And getting some more damage there onto those Knights. Lancers are wounded. Another reinforcing Knight here, but he's still outnumbered. No camel in the region to debuff the Knights, however. Taking some more damage over there. Knight getting hit as well. Outposts going on up. We do now have the mining camp as well. Let's back off from these Knights or Lancers. More Lancers charging way forward. Of course, they're still severely outnumbered. Got some hardened spearmen here, which would be useful, but they're feudal age units versus castle age Knights. Scalp down. Lancers now backing on off. Over here, we do have now this Lancer being picked off. Game 2v1. These two traders still exist. He is going for more traders now. Does get at least the basic economic research. He can always get +5 armor onto them. Against Knights, that's not super useful. And we do have naval arrow slits there, just provide a little bit anti-harassment capability. Knights heading back up north. More Knights streaming on in. Knights being pursued a little bit. We've got Nelka Citadels now being researched. Once falling back, he does not have the increased health on his ships research. It's a cheap research, which makes his ships just generally superior to the English ships. Just straight up superior in most cases. Spearmen do go down there to the arrow ship. Arrow ship is severely wounded. Barracks doesn't get cancelled. Knights charging way forward, or Lancers. And the Spearmen of Arcanes will get hits there. Knights are here in good numbers as well, so the Lancers just need to fall back. But it looks like they're going to get wiped on out. Another Knight there. Got 2 fire ships. Fire ships do nearly 400 damage against structure, so you will need 3 to set it ablaze, 4 to outright kill it off. Though Spring Gold ship will be able to find just enough fire support to deal with the dock itself. More barracks now being pulled in the field. We've got a tertiary town center now pulled up by the Abbasid Dynasty. So the civilian and not to mention he is building traders. He should maintain great economic capability. Docks been set ablaze. A couple Spring Gold hits there will finish off. So he may lose the arrow ship. No, he does not. Camel Rider also here. Now going to the Berkshire Castle. That will lock down the channel as well as provide him good defensive position. It will provide also quite a bit of damage to the foe, protect the fjord as well. Not fjord, just ford. Additionally, he will have 2 defensive structures here, provide some protection for his farms. So he does have, like I said, plenty of space here for farms. He could get some of these berries collected up, just get them out of the way, because he is losing his entire ship fishing economy. We do have another dock back here. I've got a line of stone walls there that may not constrict the movement of the ships, and Berkshire Castle does kill off one of them. Got some proxy structures here, military wing on the way. This will, of course, no? I don't think I've ever seen an Age 4 military wing. I had to look it up. It provides 3 hand cannoneers. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an Age 4 military wing. He has also queued up the agriculture, giving another level to his economic research. Basically, the Golden Age Tier 1, and they'll give him level 4 economics possible, with the agriculture giving level 5 economics out of 3. 5 out of 3. Now going for more stone walls here. Needs a ghost this little bit. And the knights do slip on through, but the knights are not paying attention. He will start hitting the traders. When he gets to Age 4 as well, he can also make these traders provide even more gold. Lancers and camel riders trying to deal with the spearmen. It's not going well for them. Stone walls have mostly been built or started being built. Losing quite a bit of economy and units. Needs to get out some Giloms right now, as well as perhaps some spearmen. Those get us 3 free hand cannoneers. No, now think about it, those hand cannoneers are going to be very important in this exact moment, because the conflicts are small enough where 3 hand cannoneers will provide quite a bit of value to help stabilize this issues going on. So the peacekeepers are going to make their way forward. They will provide some great work. So they may overkill. Yeah, they're overkilling some of these spearmen. They overkilled that one as well. Spear brace there. The peacekeepers will pick off all those spearmen. Spearmen backing off, maybe trying to torch down some of these walls. Blue is building more and more infrastructure, a good number of archery ranges. The composite bow has not been researched, nor boot camp. And Campbell's Sport can make his Giloms just as armored than the English man-at-arms. Also going for some stone walls over here, just to help protect the flank. Doesn't lose his infrastructure here. He does have some walls here, but he also got a Karak here, the warship. Elite Camel Riders spawn in the field. Camel Riders are one of the healthiest cavalry units in the entire game. Will probably really be outdone by certain super heavy units, like the Gilded Knights, and also by the Abbey of Trinity Warrior Monks. I think Cataphracts also do have higher health than them, but it does actually get pretty close. More walls going on up. We do also have the elite longbowman research as well as arrow volley research. Those will get stabbed to death. Gold being collected on up. Traders are not being continuously built. Has a small number of them to help supplement income. I wonder if he has gotten the final economic trade research. Camel Riders push way forward. He does have got the improved camel armor onto them. He only has the basic research for each one and the agricultural research. He doesn't have composite bowman, nor does he have spice roads. Plus 30% increased gold income will effectively, okay, this is 25%, so let's just say plus 18, so that will roughly give him 80 gold per trip. Got a secondary line of stone walls being built. Now, nope, these camels cannot engage the battering ram. Too many spearmen nearby, though he's going to circle around. Camel riders do have bonus damage versus siege, like horsemen. Though those camels are all pretty wounded, so they're getting ripped apart. And now the man-at-arms, the spearman push way forward. Bombard backing on off. Has 2 bombards in the region. Needs some spring gulls to engage the Carax. Spring gulls do outrange Carax, even without the rolling strutter research. And cannoneers firing away. There's the arrow volley. Man-at-arms charging way forward. These man-at-arms trying to overrun these bombards. He's going to lose all this infrastructure. He has nothing in the area to really keep it secure. Hand cannoneers here. Battering still breaking his way through. Most of the hand cannoneers will win out, but they won't do much versus the battering ram. It'll take forever. Fishing boats need another dock over here for a better drop-off location. Oh, why can't I move my camera? Yeah, those horses need something else to kill off that battering ram. Let's throw the hand cannoneers on top of the high ground, which will give them some extra range resist. As well as some extra range. On top of the high ground, the hand cannoneers, of course, will have 6 tower range, but will still be outranged by longbowmen. Gold deposit being cleaned on up as well. He is probably going for more traders. Not most, does the same 13. Rolling Strutter, elite army tactics being researched by the English player. Archer ship taking some fire, able to be severely outranged by these longbowmen. They have 6.5 range, and these longbowmen have 7, of course. Maybe not severely outranged, but they're really kitted up, and he does not have any of the increased armor. Those delete the fishing boats there, looks like. But at least put them right there to draw some fire. More Kilons charging the way forward. Elite armor tax has not been researched. Or some of the other blacksmith research. Military Academy is now on the build queue. Have this gold deposit as well. And cannoneers engaging the longbowmen. Longbowmen engage in return. But they also can be hit by the Gilon. More of the increased attack speed longbowmen's right there. He's a great damage on those villagers so they run on by. They're trying to go for a keep to provide some stability in the region. More Gilon charging way forward. I hear more and more of the arrow volley. Keeping built, we got an English man-at-arms trying to stop these villagers. Gilon's here in good numbers for defense, and Gilon's here to engage these English man-at-arms as well. But right now they are lacking a lot of melee damage, so they're going to have trouble dealing with those man-at-arms. Battering ram here might as well be torched down. The keep has been cancelled. 6 sites have been captured up by red. Get a moment of reprieve there from the 6 site victory as well. Battering ram does go down. More villagers come to this gold. Keep here, trying to go for around stone walls as well. Looks like the stone walls will be interrupted. Another arrow volley there. keep will be paused or interrupted. Man, honestly, take out some of the farms there. Go for the Crescent. He does have, there are slightly cheaper, not as cheap as Englishman farms. Chemistry not being reached by the English player. And the Abbasid player does back the game. This is Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.